Hey YouTube, Mark Coffman here, and today I want to talk about a new piece of EDC kit that I'm throwing into my EDC gear. Now let's just go over really quick what I carry in my primary EDC. So usually I'll have a primary knife that might be something like this, okay? And then next to that I might have like a Victorinox or possibly my Leatherman. So that's usually what it comes down to when it comes to my blades. So that's what I usually carry. Now my Leatherman goes into my Yellow Birch Outfitters Pocket Pico, and I actually have a couple of these. I have one that will hold a pen, then a small knife, and then something small on here, but I really like this because it will fit my Leatherman there. So there is that, and then I've just added a little chain here because I really just didn't like the fob. I like the chain. It's a little more robust. So in here I've got a comb, I've got a whistle, a small ruler, and all my cards and kit that I need during the day. And then I usually carry a pen here. Whoop. And I keep that pen right here usually, and then I'm able to throw something else additional back here just to keep it a little more sturdy or a little tighter. So sometimes I'm able to put a few extra items in there, maybe a lighter or something like that back there, and that kind of tightens that up. And if I don't have that in there, I usually throw in my Victorinox and throw it in with the pouch here. So have the pouch, and then I just throw in the pen, and that's usually how that goes. And this here is just a tinker, but if I have the super tinker in there, it's a really snug fit and it works out great. But one of the things I've actually added to my EDC is a calculator. Now you're probably wondering, well, why would you do that? Don't you have that on your phone? And yes I do. But one of the things I was tired of doing is continually having to pull out my phone to do calculations, especially if I am looking at something online on my phone and I'm having to go back from the website to my calculator, then back. And let's say you're having to transcribe that and then also look at what you're working on the phone. It gets really annoying that you have to go back and forth. On here, you don't have to do that. You can just literally start and then do 2, like 2 plus 2, what does that equal? Well, that equals 4. Okay, but you can also do more complicated equations on this. Now, how does this come? Well, this is how it comes. It comes in a small box, and in this box, you get your calculator. It comes in a little plastic cover. Honestly, I just throw away the cover, but you have your calculator. You can turn it on, but in here, actually has all the little power signs that you can do, and it's really tiny, but you can do a lot of other math in here. And for me personally, I don't do any of this extreme stuff, but if I have to do percentages or anything like that, I'm able to do this relatively easily without having to maybe exit what I'm looking at on the phone or exit what I'm doing either on my phone or anything there that might be important. Then you're able to also transcribe, or you're able to go from your notes to what you're working on and then keep this here. So really this is great. Now the other thing that is good about this is it's stupid thin. Now this company is, well, a no-name company. I paid $7 for 3 of these small calculators. And they're going to go all around the house, but this one is actually going to go in my wallet. Now, it's not going to go in this one because you're probably thinking, well, you have to unzip that and then pull this out to do all that. And you know what? It's okay to take the time. Everything doesn't have to be as quick as a flipper. You know, you can take your time and set things up. But I'm actually going to be changing my wallet setup. This just gets kind of bulky in the pocket, and right now at work I just don't need everything in my pocket. So what I might be doing is carrying this in my coin pocket in my jeans, and then the pen situation is actually going to be changing to a Fisher Space, or should I say a Fisher pen that is actually connected to my keys. So it's going to be next to my mag light. So that kind of fixed that situation, and then it's not really needed all of this here. This is great on trips, and it's great when you're out and about and you want to keep everything in your pocket. But when you're in the office, really all that stuff can either stay on your keys or stay in your pocket, but having everything in one space can be kind of bulky. So I'm going to actually be moving over to a not a trifold, but a bifold type of wallet, and it's going to just carry this and then a few cards and then some cash. So having a calculator is going to be kind of useful if I have to pull this out and do some work on the side. It's good to have this. Now, granted, I would prefer this to be, well, American made, but to be honest, this is so cheap that you just can't really complain. I mean, I think I paid $7.25 for everything, and if you divide that by 3, I mean that's going to be, well, $2.41 dollars per unit. So that's practically nothing. Okay, that's nothing. So I thought you guys would enjoy this. You can just look this up, well, based upon the box, and it's just slim card calculator, and it's solar powered. And I think this is a great piece of EDC kit. Now, don't think you're going to be able to just sit on this, okay? I would probably only have one of these if it's in your front pocket, okay? This is very bendable already. And then you've got to think about the screens here. These probably can crack with just a little bit of weight. So I'm going to be keeping this in my front pocket, and it's really just for small calculations, or if I'm out and about and I don't want to use my battery of my phone to do calculations. So thought you guys would enjoy this. If you did, let me know down in the comments. And I know calculators, well, they're always on your phone. You could also wear like a calculator watch, but those screens are really small compared to this one. So thought you guys would enjoy it. Till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.